Verse in Citronelle tonight. Can the city hire the mayor's brother as a cop, or is it a conflict of interest?
Well, that brother is State Representative Shane Stringer. Our investigative reporter Brendan Kirby has been looking into this. He's live now in the studio.
Brendan, City Council's already kicked this up to the Attorney General's office for an opinion, right?
That's right, Byron and Lenise. Jason Stringer, the mayor, has told the council that he would have nothing to do with the supervision of his brother if this happens. A public official's relative can be hired by a municipality as long as the official recuses himself from the vote to hire the employee. The wrinkle here comes from the fact that the mayor in Citronelle is in charge of supervising all employees and has the power to hire and fire them. So the city wants to let the mayor pro tem be in charge of reviewing any issue that involved Representative Stringer. But it's not clear whether that's legal. That's what the city council wants the Attorney General's office to answer. The Attorney General's office confirms it's received the question, but had no further comment. A spokesman for the office tells me it typically takes about 90 days to research and answer questions posed by local government officials. Mayor Stringer says he wants to make sure everything is above board.
Because, I know that it would be a conflict of interest, and also anytime you're dealing with nepotism, it raises questions, and, from my standpoint, I just want to ensure that we do the right thing the right way all the time.
Citronelle Police Chief Chris McLean wasn't available to go on camera, but he tells me it was his idea to explore the idea of hiring Representative Stringer as a police officer. He says the state representative has 30 years of law enforcement experience, lives in Citronelle, and is considered qualified by the Mobile County Personnel Board. He says Representative Stringer would have to go through the same process as any other applicant. I also talked to Representative Stringer. He says since the chief asked him if he'd be interested in the job, he's already taken another position. He says he'd have to think about it if the AG's office were to say it was okay. Regardless of the legality, folks we talked to Friday say they wouldn't have a problem with Representative Stringer working for a city run by his brother.
I don't think it's a conflict, but it can become a conflict if it comes into like a corruption factor, but I don't think, not around here there isn't much corruption, so I'd say it's not really much of a problem.
I think they both got their own opinions on their own things, and I think they both do fine.
Representative Stringer previously had worked for the Mobile County Sheriff's Office, but had a falling out with Sheriff Sam Cochran over guns. Representative Stringer sponsored legislation to do away with the requirement to have a pistol permit in order to carry a concealed gun. The sheriff strongly opposed the bill. Reporting live from the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.